What if I told you there's a garden hidden in the heart of Amsterdam, where plants from all over the world live side by side, dews glistening on ferns, flowers blooming, and every corner feels like a secret waiting to be discovered. In this dreamy city famous for its winding canals, charming houses, and sea of bicycles, time moves gently. Welcome to Amsterdam. Tucked away like a well-kept secret is one of the oldest botanical gardens in the world, the Hortus Botanicus. This peaceful garden was planted way back in 1638, nearly 400 years ago. Here, every leaf tells a story, every root holds a memory. And today, this garden holds something else, a meeting that's long in the making. In another life, we might have just passed each other by. We could not be more different. She's tall and strong, and I'm short and tiny, probably well below her eye line. But the love of plants is kind of like a gravity. It pulls us together, even across oceans. And here she is, giving me a ride to the botanical garden. So exciting! Roos is a gardener and a yogi very much grounded and rooted in the love of plants. Check out her YouTube video here, Yoga and Plant with Roos, where you can learn all about plants, yoga, and the pursuit of joy and zen in your life. Now, I've only known Roos online via Instagram, but already our online interaction, she has been one of the most authentic, warm, and friendly person I've come across. Roos lives with hundreds of plants at home, and meeting her in person, wow, she's really like a burst of sunshine.
Hello! Hi everyone, I'm Irene, and today I am bringing you with me to the Botanical Garden of Amsterdam, said to be one of the oldest in the world, and I am joined here by... Hello! Yeah, this is about the right height. You can be your normal self now. Okay, stand up. Okay, there.
Does your arm reach that far? Okay. Hi, I'm Roos.
Let's go in now.
So when this was planted way back in 1638, it was not a tourist spot or some peaceful escape from modern life, but rather as a humble herb garden for doctors and a fancy word for the pharmacies, apothecaries. So in the 17th century, Amsterdam was the beating heart of global trade, and ships from the East Indies brought in more than just spices and silks. They brought seeds, strange specimens, and the occasional plant that no one could pronounce. So Hortus became the green vault where it was all kept safe, studied, and maybe sometimes sniffed. Over the centuries, the garden bloomed into something really spectacular, now home to more than 6,000 plant species from all around the globe, a few ancient trees, and even a palm house that looked like it time traveled from a Victorian steampunk novel. So whether you're a plant nerd, history buff, or just in a desperate need of some leafy therapy, Hortus Botanicus is a blooming good idea. This patch here is the Snipendale Garden. Who's that, you ask? Well, back in 1646, a young botanist named Johannes Snipendale took on the epic task of documenting every medicinal plant growing here.
This one smells like... I don't cook, so I don't know what any herb smells like or are called. But maybe Roos, do you cook? Do you know what these are?
It looks like thyme to me.
Thyme, okay. So Roos explained to me that in Dutch that says real thyme. So we've been looking at a fake one. So this one is the real deal. It smells just like the other one to me. Oh, this is a more delicate feel to it. Okay.
I don't know.
Lots of bees.
Yes.
Healthy ecosystem.
Mr. Snipendale may have been cataloging cures, but for me, this place is pure plant therapy.
Lotus flowers.
Yay! It looks like something the Chinese would eat. Or is it lotus roots? I think we eat the roots.
Ah, okay.
This lotus plant is not in bloom now, but when it is, it's only for 3 to 5 days after fully blooming. They open in the morning and close in the afternoon. A really fleeting lifespan for this alluring flower.
These are the frost hardy bananas.
Oh,
Okay. Look at you. Yeah. So these come from tropical Africa and Asia, but they are cold hardy.
cold hardy bananas.
So that
Okay.
is to minus 17 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
We have these in the garden, in our garden.
Oh, nice. And you know, we are trying to get heat hardy kind of hydrangeas and stuff like that.
We have cold hardy. We have
Yeah, yes. We always want what we really can't have,
Yeah.
I guess.
So hydrangeas, or how we would love to have them in the tropics. I think over in the West, you sometimes label them as like granny flowers. So a quick tip here, whether they're blue or pink depends very much on the pH of the soil. So when it's more acidic, it will be more blue. And if it's more alkaline, then it will be more pink and red.
So we've come to a very, very pretty fern section. So simple and yet so gorgeous. Wow, this is amazing. We don't get this kind of fern trees from where I am. The difference, I think, is it's got a bigger trunk and Dicksonia antarctica labile, and it's from Australia, Tasmania. So this must be your cold-tolerant kind of fern tree that you have. Are these
They'll come inside for winter.
like beer barrels?
So guys, I actually went to Australia after this trip and I was so excited. I saw all these Dicksonia antarctica out there in the wild and they were gorgeous. Look at these fronds. But I can surely tell you this, they cannot survive in our hot tropical climate. Just believe me. I tried and they died.
And we are now entering into the palm house. Woohoo! Hello, Rose. And this is a huge, what is it, Rose?
It's not a Strelitzia. It looks like it.
Is it the Madagascar palm?
It's a...
Yeah, Madagascarensis.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Nice.
I have one at home.
You do?
Yeah, this is so huge. I was thinking of cutting it down because I'm told that the crevices here, they actually collect water and then mosquito could be breeding.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's called the traveler's palm.
It's so cool. It looks beautiful. I love it.
It's said that when travelers are thirsty and then they see these palms, like they could just cut a part of it and inside it's filled with water. So that's how you could get your water supply if you're stranded on some, place with no water.
Handy.
Ooh, is that what they call the elephant's foot?
Yeah.
Hi, sorry. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at the name. Oh yeah, it is called elephant's foot. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. Whoa, very majestic, very weird looking.
My camera, it's kind of too close up to film.
That's a huge one.
Yes. But it works really well. I like it.
Okay. Good.
The only thing is when it is stabilized, I have to be like this to get our heads in.
Yeah.
So
So I'm
Not
filming her filming me, filming you.
Inception!
Okay, I love palms, but this one isn't a palm. This is a zamia. Zamia look like palm, but they tend to grow in more dry or Mediterranean or desert-like condition. Wow, it's quite magnificent. So this is not just any plant. It is said to be the oldest potted plant in the Western world. This is a 300-year-old cycad, said to be from the collection of King William II of Netherlands. I hope I got that right. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
I had no idea.
So she had to learn about Netherlands botanical garden
you.
and plants from me.
Yes, I'm really learning a lot.
So poor King William II, actually, he died with a lot of debt. No fault of his own though, his father left him a lot of debt. And so his collection of arts and plants had to be sold. That's how it came to the possession of this garden. Name of this plant? Encephalatus autunstanii, also sometimes called the bread plant. It's from South Africa and I love it for its structure. So this plant, like all cycads, is dioecious, meaning that it has male and female plants. This one is a male and this is the female plant. Every few years, they produce cones. This is the male cone and that's the female one. And they can be pollinated together to make babies.
So, Rose, this looks like a very spectacular and a very interesting structure. Whoa! They can also poke you in the eye.
Careful, it's very sharp, I think.
Yeah, can you tell us what the Dutch words are saying?
So I don't know this myself, but I'm just translating. The Australian grass tree, which happens in a lot of the dry areas of Australia. And then it says that there's a lot of fires there, wildfires, and this can actually handle a fire. So that's why they are cool, because they're fire resistant or fire. I don't know what you call that.
Psst, let's try. Yeah. Oh, it's not fire resistant, Rose.
No.
Cut.
So now my brain is starting to make the connections. While I was in Australia, this plant caught my eye. I believe it's also the grass tree, known for its resilience in the world, ability to thrive in poor nutrient soils, and respond to wildfire. Look how healthy and stunning this is under full sun. So if you want this, make sure you can give it full sun and well-draining media.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
Okay, you got it? Got it.
Okay.
After nailing that upside down tree post like a boss, we strutted upstairs to hang out with some philodendrons.
Hello. So we're now upstairs and there is a huge big bunch of tomatophyllum.
Bipenatophyllum, I think.
Yeah, that's what it is. And they're growing so well here. What are they climbing on? A metal structure. Yep, I think largely metal structure, and all the way from downstairs, it seems.
Yeah, the aerial roots are all hanging down all the way to the ground and then growing into the ground.
Okay, wow. It's a beautiful tree from up here. And now we leave the palm house into the garden outside. I hope it's not raining too heavily. Yeah, it looks like maybe it has stopped raining. No, not yet. But that is such a beautiful tree. Whoa, look at that. It's so majestic. And it's also very cold. So I'm running back in.
So I've gone to put my jacket on and let's do this beautiful footage again.
This is such a magnificent tree. So incredible. The branches are so relaxed, lying on the ground. And oh, there's actually, was that 2 trees? I think so. Either that or it's branching very, very low. And it's just inviting one to sit here. Oh, so gorgeous. I don't know what to say about cactus because I don't know much about them.
recording.
So here we've come to the cactus agave section, which I don't know very much about. Oh, hello, still here. Okay, so this is an aloe yadida Paul Evans, and it's got these spiky dots, which I think is very, very special. I've not seen an agave that looks like that. And well, what else? Have you seen such a thing? Like it's got thorns. I mean,
Yeah,
even,
it's a mean one.
yeah.
Don't touch anything.
Like durian. Do you know durians?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you tried it?
No. I've smelled it, and then I was like, no.
It's like custard, but with a stronger stench.
Yes, stench. I saw them making it for breakfast in Thailand. I was like, no, thank you.
Here's another agave or aloe.
Another agave on this side.
Yeah. This one without thorns, that one with thorns. This shows you how much we know about agaves and cactus.
This is the Aloe aculeata Paul Evans. Aculeata means prickly in Latin. It's native to Botswana, Zimbabwe, and what do you think? I'm not sure. It looks like a plant with a bad case of pimples with the white bit suggesting that it's filled with pus. Yeah, sorry to be so unkind to you, plant.
This one is huge.
This is a big one, yes.
A big agave, a smaller agave.
So this is Agave alimentiana jacobi. The species was described by Mr. Jacobi and Koch, or Koch. I don't know, how do you pronounce this? Based on a plant from the collection of a collector called Elimite. And only about 150 years later, this agave was rediscovered in the wild in Mexico.
A more bushy one, or very actually this is very unique. It's got really, really sharp edges. Very.
It says it's known for its brush-like ends of the plant.
Okay. Here, brush-like ends.
But
what
other
else?
than that, they can make an alcoholic drink from it, from the stem.
Wow.
And they use the leaves for braiding work. So I think like baskets and stuff.
Okay, like rattan.
Yeah.
I was about to say let's try chew it because it's alcoholic, you said?
No, it's only the stem, like the inner part of the stem.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get a drink later.
The Dactylium acrotrichum is also known as the great dessert spoon. I mean, desert. What a strange name. You would have thought that, with a name like spoon, dessert would be more appropriate. Anyway, it's native to the Chihuahuan Desert in Mexico, and it can grow up to 15 feet. I looked up more images of what they can look like, and wow, what a statement this can make in the garden. Perfect for those with a big garden, because for plants like this, landscape design wise, it needs some nice empty spaces around it for its form to be fully expressed, not tucked away amongst other greens.
Oh, this is...
It's agave too.
Yeah.
This is agave too.
This is beautiful. It's like grayish,
Yeah.
bluish, and
Glaucus, it's called.
glaucus means...
Glaucus with the
Glaucus,
G.
okay.
Means like it's bluish sheen.
Okay.
You have the Pilea glauca.
No, what's that?
It's like a small houseplant that also has the blue sheen. So the glauca is the blue.
Okay.
Glaucus. Glaucusness. I don't know.
I think it looks like it's like a few hundred years old. Maybe. But this is gorgeous. Let's have the name here. It's called Agave Americana. Yeah. It's from Mexico
It can
too.
be very old. And
I want to touch it, Rose,
Yeah,
but
me
okay,
too.
I shouldn't.
yeah, it's weird.
It's so inviting. It looks velvety and powdery.
Yeah, the madness of it. Okay.
I think I'm falling in love with this agave. Particularly, there's something about the plant that has this bluish gray color, gives an air of mystery and luxury, and its form. It's between majestic and something out of a horror movie that is trying to reach out and strangle you. And so I think this can be a real conversation piece in your garden.
Yeah. What? A flower. Wow, that's kind of odd looking, but yes.
This has a lot of flowers.
Wow.
None of them are fully open. But nice.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry, I get distracted by everything.
Yeah, we're like...
ADHD too.
Oh wait, this thing that we were looking at and admiring, it actually has a flower if you draw your eyes up to the top. Wow, so I'm not sure if it keeps flowering all the time or it dies down after it flowers, like agave usually do.
So there are 3 climate greenhouses here: desert, subtropical, and tropical. We now move from the desert greenhouse to the tropical one, where I can feel right at home.
So now we're on the staircase where I'm on the upper step. This is why we're about the same height. Anyway, you were saying something interesting about this plant, Roos.
Yes, this is an ant plant.
Ah.
And it's called that, that's a common name, because inside the codex, I think it's called, the ants can make their home. So they live in symbiosis with the ants.
What does it give the ants that they would live here, do you know?
I think it's just a safe place to, it says ant plant.
Ah, okay.
A safe space to make a home, because it cannot collapse or anything which can happen to if they build something else.
Okay.
And this is a sturdy, safe home.
Oh.
And I don't know if the plant gets anything from the ants for it. But I don't think there's
I
ants in
wanted
here
to
now.
knock it, but I don't think I should.
You can, I think. But you can see it's cut open so that it now shows the inside, but normally this is all closed. So you don't see it. I think they cut it open for the kids to learn and
illustrate.
to see. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Educational purposes.
Poor plant, sorry.
And while the ant gets free accommodation and food from the plant, it pays rental too, in the form of depositing their waste inside the caudex, which gives the plant nutrients. The ants also provide protection to the plants, deterring other pests that might want to harm it. And now we've come into this little magical spot, the pond. Oh, possibly my favorite spot in the entire garden. It's like stepping into a tropical dream. There are these bold colocaceas, or elephant ears, proudly framing the pond with their dramatic leaves. And see the ferns at the edges. Their fronds are so long and graceful, they're practically reaching out to dip into the water. But the real stars here, the giant Amazon water lilies. The proper name for them is Victoria amazonica. These aren't your average pond plants though. Their leaves are so absolutely massive. Some can grow over a meter wide and they float so effortlessly. Honestly, a water feature like this just brings so much life and calm to a garden. The movement, the reflections, the sounds, it brings a real tranquility to the garden. And so if you've got the space, even a small pond or a water bowl can make a huge difference.
Hope you've enjoyed the tour, and thank you so much, Roos, for joining me today. She has been sunshine.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe below,
And share.
and share, and leave a nice comment.
So we're gonna get pancakes now. See you later.
Sugar? Wow, that's evil. Is
Yum.
that syrup and sugar?
Yes, sugar, syrup, and sugar. And cheese.
For more plant and garden inspiration, check out these videos here.